Ma'am, good afternoon po.
Good afternoon.
Your name, ma'am, and your position po sa po.
Okay, so good afternoon. Ako si Maria Teresa Serra, the Division Manager of the Flood Forecasting and Warning System Division under the Dams Management Department of National Power Corporation.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, may lumabas po na mga balita para pawiin lang po yung medyo agam-agam at ginagawang exage po minsan yung pagbabalita. Itong release po, scheduled 3 p.m. today, yung expect po natin and what would be the areas po na sasalo po nitong i-release po natin po na water from the dam.
So, bali yung may scheduled release kasi tayo by 3 p.m. today. So, one gate will be open sa San Roque Dam. It is only 0.5 meters, equivalent to 54 cubic meters per second. So, very minimal lang po yung initial release natin. It's just to parang alalayan lang yung magiging inflow parating from nadadalhin ni Bagyong Christine. So, primarily, yung una pong dadaanan ng releases ni San Roque Dam is si bayan po ng San Manuel. So, parang 1 hour nandun na sa kanila, approximately 1 hour, ano. And then, dadaan din siya sa San Nicolas, yun po sa mga municipalities po niya, sa Asingan, sa Tayug, sa Santa Maria, Villasis, yan po, Rosales, Santo Tomas. Bali sa Rosales, around mga approximately 8 hours bago dumating sa kanila yung tubig from San Roque Dam. And then from Rosales naman po, kasunod yun si Santo Tomas, si Alcala, Bautista, and then si Bayambang. So yung tubig po na release ni San Roque Dam is by the time na makarating kay Bayambang is more than 13 hours. So matagal bago makarating sa kanila.
Pause lang tayo. Ma'am, how long will the release continue and what are the conditions po that will influence the adjustments to the schedule po?
Kasi Pag-asa provided us a forecast rainfall until tomorrow. So depending on the magiging actual na ulan, so we plan na yung release natin is hanggang wala na yung threat ni Bagyong Christine. Kasi aside from the forecast rainfall kasi from Pag-asa, we're also anticipating the releases from the Ambuklao and Binga dams na sasaluhan ni San Roque Dam. And very dynamic kasi yung nangyayari sa track ng bagyo. So pabago-bago. So ngayon is parang hindi na ata siya magla-landfall Yun. So titingnan natin. So based on the kasi we're closely monitoring din yung mga pinaprovide na updates ni Pag-asa. So depende doon. So most probably pagka paalis na si Bagyong Christine and we no longer see any threat nor na malaking inflow, we can terminate na yung spilling operation.
Okay. So, eto ma'am, so far linawin lang po natin, wala pa pong kinukuha or sinasalo from the Ambuklao and...
Meron na.
Meron na.
Oo, kasi since yesterday, 3 p.m., nagkaroon na ng initial release na rin si Binga Dam in preparation for the bagyo. So, ano lang naman yung minimal lang sa ngayon, nasa around 60 CMS lang din yung nire-release ni Binga Dam. So, maliit lang din. And then nagge-generate din yung power plants natin. So nakakatulong siya to draw down yung elevation ng dam.
What measures are being taken po to mitigate at least kung may impact man po ito in some communities sa downstream po of the dam?
Actually, I think the best preventive measure that we can do is yung advance information. So, as early as yesterday, 2 p.m., we already issued ng advisory nagbigay na kami ng notice on preparatory phase on dam discharge warning operation sa OCD Core Region 1 and then sa Provincial and Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction Management Offices natin. So, sinabi lang natin doon sa notice na parang they should take preventive or preparatory measures kasi there's this possibility na mag-spill si San Roque Dam. Parang malaking possibility dahil nga doon sa for safety purposes na rin sa pagdating ni Bagyong Christine. So yun yung parang we gave them parang advance information. Kaya si LGU is parang handa sila. Yes.
So aside from the advanced communication, is there any other mga ginagawa po natin na pakikipag-ugnayan with the LGU and the RRMC?
So aside from dun sa we send the notice kasi through emails, so along Agno River kasi and the municipalities I mentioned earlier, meron tayong mga warning stations in place. So yung mga structure siya na merong loudspeaker, merong siren na this morning, around 10 a.m., nag-broadcast sila ng mga warning messages. So, tumunog siya. Narinig ng community na sinabi doon na magpapakawala ng tubig si San Roque Dam, kaya wag silang lumapit sa ilog para makaiwas sa sakuna. And then, dahil limited lang yung warning stations natin along na in place, meron din tayong nagsusupport doon na patrol vehicles from Napocor. So, yung mga barangays na hindi covered ng warning station, pinupuntahan ng patrol vehicles, meron silang siren and yung public address and then nagbo-broadcast sila ng same warning message. So, aside from the notice to the LGU, we also give notice doon sa community itself na magre-release si San Roque Dam. And then, mamayang 3 p.m., kasi 3 p.m. yung opening niya eh. Pag 3 p.m. na, tutunog ulit yung mga warning stations natin para sabihin na nagbukas na yung spillway gate. And then yung mga patrol vehicles natin, ulit sila, pupunta ulit sa mga barangay to also disseminate the same information. So we give them all the information they need para alam nila. Kasi even if minimal lang yung release ni San Roque, we are expecting moderate to heavy rainfall sa Pangasinan. So kung definitely hindi si San Roque Dam magpapabaha, but the rain. So, na rin yun? Parang malaking tulong na rin yun sa community na talagang sila, mag-ready and maging safe.
Okay. Ma'am, with the, given itong pabago-bagong track po ni Typhoon Christine, meron po ba tayong in-expect na itong sasaluhin po na rainfall ng San Roque Dam? And base po dito sa rainfall po na pwede po natin pong masalo po is pwede magbago po itong mga operation natin as far as yung pagbubukas ng gate ng San Roque Dam?
Malaking possibility. May possibility. Pero we have to take into consideration na mababa yung elevation ni San Roque ngayon. Nasa 275 pa lang siya. And then, yung 280, yung tinatawag nating normal high water level. Pero the flood control level ni San Roque Dam is from 280 meters to 290. So may 10 meters na flood control si San Roque Dam. So given naman kasi na we see na by Saturday morning is nasa outside par na rin yung bagyo, and then na-receive kami ng forecast kay Pag-asa na by doon is minimal na lang yung ulan. So we do not see any malaking release from the San Roque Dam. So talagang we try to keep the releases as minimal as possible para hindi talaga makapag-contribute sa flooding na mararanasan with the rain pa na darating.
Ang direktiba po na ito is came from the President mismo na talagang tutukan po yung mga dams po dito sa Luzon because of this Typhoon Christine. What would be the rationale of the President in align po ba ito doon po sa ating pong tinatawag na standard operational po ng NPC?
Yes, actually maganda yung directive ni President kasi it's more on yung managing kasi na disaster. Talaga ang the way we can parang panlaban natin is readiness talaga eh. Siyempre ang dasal, hindi partnership yan. So what we did was we amended actually the protocol of National Power Corporation pagdating sa dam releases. So prior to this is ang standard protocol kasi is nasa 4 to 5 hours issuances of notices na magi-spill si dam. But we saw na parang it might not be enough. So we amended our protocols for San Roque Dam na at least 24 hours is we will give issuances na sa LGUs na may spilling operation, may possibility na spilling operation. So na namin yon. We've already put that revised protocol in place. So talagang nabigyan sila na ample time kasi yesterday pa namin sila nasabihan eh.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Ma'am,
sana very good.
Okay, yung output. Pero lang po siguro, paalala or message po, lalo-lalo na po dun po sa mga naniniwala minsan sa mga post sa social media at sabi-sabi. Kasi parang ginagawang panakot ito pag panahon ng mga tagulan itong pagre-release ng San Roque Dam, for example.
Actually, I would like to take this opportunity na magbigay ng appreciation and thank you sa inyong grupo. Kasi the media kasi, it helps na mag-provide tulungan kami to provide the right information. So, reminders na parang, syempre, maraming lumalabas lalo na social media. So, I think yung mga, sabihin na nating mga media natin dito sa Pangasinan is talagang can provide the right information. So, parang sa mga kasama po natin dito na mag-ready po tayo na even if sabihin na nating unexpected talaga yung effect ng ano, it may or may not be like yung nangyari sa Bicol. So hopefully we can manage yung pagdating ni Krising. So be safe talaga lahat, and let's prepare for this bagyo. Thank you.
Thank you.